I cannot think of anything more shameful than how the left reacted to DJ Daniel at President Trump's address to the joint session of Congress. What do I mean? Stay tuned. You know, the liberal media never misses an opportunity to attack President Trump, even when he is doing something undeniably good. If he gave each of them a gold bar, they would demand silver. This time it's Rachel Maddow and Nicole Wallace who have made a spectacle of themselves by criticizing Trump for awarding an honorary U.S. secret commission to DJ Daniel, a 13-year-old boy battling brain cancer. Their outrage is not only baseless, but also shameful, showing once again how deep their Trump Derangement Syndrome runs. For those unfamiliar with the story, DJ Daniel has been an inspiration to many. He has dedicated his young life to honoring law enforcement, first responders, and the military despite facing his own serious health struggles. President Trump's decision to recognize him with an honorary Secret Service title was a touching moment, a gesture of appreciation for this child's patriotism and love of country. Any decent person would applaud such an act, but not Maddow and Wallace. Instead of celebrating this heartwarming moment, Maddow and Wallace used their MSDNC platforms to sneer and scoff. Their criticism wasn't based on any serious objection, because how could anyone object to a sick child being honored for his courage? No, their issue was that Trump did it. They live in a world where anything Trump touches must be ridiculed, even if it means attacking an innocent child's moment of joy. You know, this is the same media that praised Joe Biden for mumbling his way through prepared remarks and treated every minor thing he did as if it was an act of heroism. Yet when Trump, a president who genuinely loves America and its people, shows kindness, they rush to tear him down. It's sickening. What Maddow and Wallace have proven yet again is that their hatred for Trump overrides basic human decency. They are so blinded by their ideology that they can't even acknowledge a simple, kind act without turning it into another hit piece. It's disgraceful, but at this point, it's also predictable. America deserves better than this cynical, hateful media. And DJ Daniel certainly deserves better than to have his special moment tarnished by bitter leftists who can't stand to see anything good come from President Trump.
For the record, and this is disgusting, the president made a spectacle out of praising a young man who's thus far survived pediatric cancer, as if the president had something to do with that. This was in the midst of him praising Doge. The Doge cuts, among other things, have cut off funding for ongoing research into pediatric cancer.
I hope he's alive for another, 95 years, right? And I hope he lives and the life he wants to live. He wants to be a cop. He knows what he wants to do. And maybe when you have childhood cancer, that crystallizes for you. And I hope he has a long life as a law enforcement officer. But I hope he never has to defend the United States Capitol against Donald Trump's supporters. And if he does, I hope he isn't one of the 6 who loses his life to suicide. And I hope he isn't one who has to testify against the people who carried out acts of seditious conspiracy and then live to see Donald Trump pardon those people.
As shameful as the media's reaction was, what might be even worse was the reaction from elected Democrats. When DJ Daniel was honored, Republicans and patriots across the room stood and applauded this brave young man. It was a moment of unity, something that should have transcended politics. But what did the Democrats do? They sat in silence. They refused to clap. Think about that for a second. These are the same Democrats who will stand and cheer for radical activists, illegal immigrants, and criminals released under their soft-on crime policies. But when a sick child is honored for his love of country and law enforcement, they can't even be bothered to show respect. It's disgraceful, but it reveals everything we need to know about where their priorities lie. This wasn't about politics. It wasn't about Trump. It was about a young boy who had done more to honor our country than many of the Democrats in that room ever have. Their refusal to acknowledge him wasn't just petty. It was downright un-American. America deserves better than media and political parties so consumed by their hatred of Trump that they can't even celebrate an act of kindness. And most of all, DJ Daniel deserves better. Watch the following clip and please share your thoughts in the comments.
Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer. But in 2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago. Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer, actually a number of times. The police love him, the police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service. Thank you, DJ.